You recorded performance data on GenOvis and received your first breeding values. You are now ready to do replacement selection, but you don't know how to use the breeding values. Various selection intensity can be applied. On this graph, the curve represents a flock. The middle of the bell represents the average of the flocks where we find the more animals. The extreme left represents the animal with lower genetic merit. They are less numerous. The extreme right represents the better animals of the flock. They are also less numerous than the average animals. The red bar is the selection intensity threshold. Using higher selection intensity threshold, less animals are available for selection, but higher the genetic merit will be as those animals have high genetic merit. To generate quick genetic gain, you must aim for higher selection intensity. At the opposite, a lower selection intensity will generate less genetic gain. Now that you understand this notion, the selection intensity used to select replacement is function of your flock situation. Your flock can be in a growing stage, a decreasing stage, or be stable in terms of number of heads. If your number of heads is stable and you keep replacement to maintain the number of heads, the recommended selection threshold is 40% for female selection. This means you should select the females in the top 40% of your flock. To do so, you can do a first selection based on animal conformation to keep 50% of the potential ewe lambs having the best conformation. Within this selection, retain the top 40% based on their index value. In this example, on 100 ewe lambs available for selection, only 20 will be selected as replacement for the flock. You can then improve the genetic merit of your flock by keeping replacement. Do not forget to apply any other selection criteria as conformation, genotype, breed standards for purebred stock, etc. in your final decision. For growing stage farms, the selection intensity will be low as you are looking to increase the number of heads within your flock. You can keep all animals having a good conformation and put less emphasis on genetic index since you reach the targeted flock size. Then you can increase your selection intensity threshold to improve your genetic gain, going close to the recommended 40%. At the opposite, decreasing stage farms can put more than 40% in selection intensity to keep only their top animals. They will generate a faster genetic gain than the farmers in the first two scenarios. Regarding the males, we recommend retaining top 10% rams in the flock to generate good genetic gain. As for the females, do a first selection based on young ram conformation. After, select the top rams in genetic index. In this example, on 100 potential ram lambs, only 5 are retained as replacement stock. Once again, do not forget to pay attention to other selection criteria as the conformation, the genotype, the breed standards for purebred stock, etc. in your final decision. As the males have a higher influence on your flock's genetic gain than the female, it is recommended to apply a higher selection intensity threshold. Also, as more females need to be retained for replacement, the selection intensity cannot be as high as for the males. Those recommendations are indicators of selection intensity to apply when doing replacement selection. You can adapt them to your situation. Do not forget to include other selection criteria as conformation, genotype, breed standards for purebred stock, or any relevant criterion in your final selection. Genetics is one selection tool within your breeder toolbox.